We'll go ahead and call this meeting to order and enter into public hearing. I apologize, my day job had me just a few minutes behind. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with item number 3 in the matter of dilapidation on the property of, nope.
We're going to skip to
Scratch
the
it.
last, yeah.
Yep, I'm sorry. Item number 8 is where we're going to start. We need to call out to the property owner here. In the matter of dilapidation on the property of Gabrielle Ruiz and Jeanette Najara, 306 North Indianola, lot number 1, and the north 25 feet of lot number 2, and the south half of the vacated street adjacent to lot number 1, all in block 3 of the J.E. Whitaker addition to the incorporated town of Pryor Creek, Mays County, state of Oklahoma.
This is Cheryl, the city of Pryor.
According to the official survey and
Hi,
plat filed thereof.
Hi, we just started our hearing, and I'm going to go ahead and put you on speakerphone. So we're going to go ahead and get your property done first, so Daniel can get on to work. So I'm going to put you on speakerphone. We're in the hearing now.
Okay, remodeling is continuing per Gabrielle Ruiz, and a phone call to Jeanette Najara to review.
Sure, she can hear you.
Can you hear me all right? Jeanette? I don't think she can hear.
Are you still with me? Jeanette? Are you there? Jeanette, are you there? We're trying. Jeanette, are you still with me? Are you still with me? Okay, we're trying to get it on speakerphone and it wouldn't go through, so let me see what I'm doing wrong. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, now you can hear us?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, how are you, ma'am?
Good, and yourself?
Great. All right, so do you want to give me the update, or would you like to give me the update?
We have the mechanical permits. I don't remember his name, but Memo, we call him Memo. So he came in and got a permit for the house.
So the permits have been purchased? Is that 2 permits?
Trades, plumbing for the gas line and mechanical.
Okay, and you're aware of that, Jeanette?
I'm sorry, I wasn't able to hear that.
You're aware that the 2 permits, the mechanical and the gas were purchased? The permits?
Correct.
Okay. So what is the next step for us? What do we,
What I know of, Memo's gonna start working. He said he was gonna start working today. I don't know. I don't know if he
Okay.
did or not.
and he's gonna try to get the gas set up and
Yeah.
going and whatnot? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just keep everybody abreast on what's going on, and then we'll review it again at our next hearing, which is,
December 15th.
let's go to January. We'll call you back in January, okay? January 19th.
Okay.
Is that fair? And at that point,
Yes,
just
that sounds good.
hopefully we can have some of that stuff done and be ready for some
Yeah.
more, okay?
I'll have some pictures also.
You do have pictures?
No, I'll bring them.
Yeah, do that. Get those to Cheryl. She can add them to your file,
Okay.
and then we'll be good for that, okay?
Okay. I'll be taking photos of the process and everything.
Okay. Are
Okay.
you good with that, Jeanette?
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Then we will hear back from you on January 19th.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Just turn it
Bye.
Try not to break the chair. All right, then we'll see you in January. Make
Yeah,
sure.
I need to go work. Thank you.
All right, drive safe.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second here. All right, so we'll just put that up for review.
Just to let you know, if you're considering not having a meeting in December, we do have one on it.
We will. I don't feel the need to
Okay.
beat that one right now.
Yeah.
Give them some time to get some stuff done. All right, so now we're going to go back up to item number 3. In the matter of dilapidation on the property of Samuel and Adele Collette, 307 North Mays, J.Z. Hogan Addition, Block 2, South 40, Lot 14, North 10, Lot 15, They are going to sell or remodel review.
Okay,
What do we come up with?
well, I want to remodel them, and the lady said that I need to get a permit to remodel.
Yep.
If you would allow me to do that, then that would help me out.
Okay, so what kind of a time frame are you looking at?
Probably gonna take a couple of months to do both of them.
To get the permits?
Well, no, to get the permit, I'll get that next week.
Mr. Colette, didn't you ask me today about a demolition permit?
Well, I was reading there, if you'll let me remodel them,
Okay.
it would save me a lot of money to remodel.
Okay. And we don't have a problem with that. That was the options, is figure out what you want to do. Hang on one second, Kenny. And get back to us. And Kenny, you got,
I thought he was going to get a structural engineer report on those houses.
I think that was part of what we talked about, wasn't it?
That's what I thought, that he needed to get a structural engineer report on to see.
Okay, I got a hold of them,
Did they give you back some?
and it's gonna cost something like $877.
Is that the
I
estimate?
mean, this is just, you know, something
Sounds really steep, doesn't it?
where I called this company here,
Knox?
and $877. And sir, I'm on Social Security, fixed income, and I just hadn't got that kind of money to do the evaluation.
How are you gonna remodel?
Sir?
How would you remodel? It's going to cost a chunk of money to remodel those houses.
Well, the low burning walls and everything are recycled out, both of them now.
And until we get a structural engineer to actually tell us that, we're just guessing.
I looked over the houses, there's no soft spots or anything on the top of the house.
As far as I'm concerned, you need a structural engineer to look at it, you know, to verify that.
So-
Then I'll come up with money, and I'll have them structural engineer to come in and do one house.
We could probably work with you. The thing, and I got it, money doesn't grow on trees.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but we are also, the end of the line for this process, so.
Okay, if you allow me to, do
Here's,
evaluation next week, then.
well, here's what we're gonna do. So on this house particularly, 307, we're gonna start with that one.
Which one?
307.
Okay.
You got two of them to do, so that's
Yes.
2 lots of trouble, right?
Yes.
I want by, where'd my paper go? Swear, I just had it. I probably closed it up in here, that's what I do. What day in December was that, Cheryl?
15th.
15th? There it is, I'm sorry. So I want you to have a structural engineer's report by December 15th to Cheryl, so that it's in here for the meeting,
Okay.
okay? There will be no exceptions on that, we have to have that.
Just on the one, 307?
We're gonna start with 307, and then, when we get to the next one, we'll discuss that one. So for 307, which is the one we're on right now,
And that'd be 5 o'clock meeting.
that'll be the same time. She'll send you a letter with everything in it. And that needs to be a stamped letter from that engineer, something that looks legitimate. We've had some in the past who've tried to just type one up on Word, and that is not an official document, so.
I'll make sure I'll probably use Knox.
That's fine. Again, if they just need to be recognized by the proper entities and be a part of that. So 307 North Maze, by next meeting on December 15th,
Okay, I got notes down there, she goes into that.
we have to have a structural engineer's report or we'll move forward with some dilapidations.
Okay.
Okay, so I want you to recognize, as we go through this, you work with us, we work with you. As soon as that working stops, ceases, or becomes difficult, then we're gonna proceed as if there's no
It would
cooperation.
save me a lot of money to work with you.
Well,
You
it,
know,
it would, but understand those homes need to stay boarded up, they need to be cleaned up. This picture from the 15th shows that, there's some brush there, we've got to stay on top of the yard as well. We've got to keep it clean, that's all part of,
I'll get that.
right? But absolutely, without permits, no, don't try to do work.
Okay,
Get that structural engineer's report. Once that shows that we can, we can even salvage the house, then we'll move forward from there. But that has to be in our hands by December 15th.
okay, I'll get it there. Thank you, sir.
You still have, sir,
The next
You
one,
you got one more.
you still have one more house.
All right. All right, so in number 4, in the matter of dilapidation on the property of Samuel and Adele Collette, 313 North Maze, J.Z. Hogan Addition, Block 2, South 20, Lot 11, North 30, Lot 14. They're going to sell a remodel review. So, let's talk about this one. We're right next door. I would encourage you, this would be mine, did you talk to him about serving both properties at the same time? Or did you just ask what it would be to do an engineer's report on the one?
I talked to him about both properties and, the quote was,
800.
huh?
Was that 800 for one or for both?
I think it was, for both.
Well, it seems really high for just one, so I would imagine, I would think that would probably be,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
we've
think
done them a
it-
lot.
I think
Kenny,
it
is that?
was,
I don't know what they charge, I haven't seen anything as far as cost, was that between the?
Well, here's the thing, let's make sure that item number 3, lot 307, North Maze, we get that done, okay? I want you to keep 313, I want that to stay boarded, secured. I want you to discuss with him when he comes, these are smaller properties. They're not large homes. Discuss with it and come back and see what he's gonna be able to do for you on that one in terms of either combining or just doing it or whatever we gotta do. But when we come back in December 15th, we'll discuss 313 and what our game plan is there. And more than likely then, I'll give you an opportunity to have another report done if we need to. So my working with you is we're gonna tackle one of these at a time.
yes, sir.
But remember, when the cooperation stops, I stop.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand that.
The woes of homeownership is what it is.
I understand.
So make sure you have that report to her before the meeting, and she'll send you a letter when that is. And then at that time, in December, we'll review 313 and have a go forward for that. That way you can put your attention into one of the properties at a time,
Yeah.
but you have an absolute responsibility to keep these properties up in the meantime.
Okay. I'll go
Okay.
down and see.
Appreciate
Kenny,
it.
is it probable that you're gonna want a report on the other one as well?
Do what?
Is it probable that you're gonna want a report on the other property as well?
I think we ought to, from what pictures
Right.
that
So right now,
taken.
the goal is to, let's get at the minimum, a report for 303.
My recommendation to you, sir, those people are
Yes,
coming from
307.
out of town, and it's probably cheaper if you could get both of those inspections done at the same time.
Right, and that's what we're talking
So
about.
that's why I asked him if it's probable we're gonna ask for a report on the other one. And he
Okay,
said it
I'll,
is. So you better talk to him about trying to get both of them done, even though you're only being required to do one of them. If you could get them both done, that would be helpful.
I think that, there was a quote there of $144 to go out and drive and toss it. That's what they charge.
Well, and that's what I was trying to say to you, is that, I'm gonna focus on 307.
Yes.
If he comes out, just know you're gonna need the other one eventually. So if a lump sum price is too much right now, we're gonna work on one. And then, I got it, money doesn't grow on trees, I said that, but the idea is, if that's how we're gonna have to approach it, so that you can afford that report, I need that report.
Okay. I'll get it.
So just know that following getting us that report, you're gonna have to work on the other one if he won't do it when he's there. Being that they're literally next door to each other, I would strongly encourage him to try to do that. And you can work out pricing with him and payments with him, that's you guys. But if it's a cost too much to do them both at the same time, we'll focus on one. And if you can cooperate and get what we need, then we'll move on to the next one as we move forward.
Okay, I think
Okay. All right. Have a good Thanksgiving. Did you get all that, Sheriff? Okay. All right, item number 5, in the matter of dilapidation on the property in Nora Kenyon, care of Tony Craball. Am I saying that right? Craball? Nobody's here for that. 305 North Maze, J.Z. Hogan Edition, Block 2, South 50 of North 60, Lot 15. The house was declared dilapidated on September 15th and ordered to be demolished by October 30th. Review. And
Have you ever heard from anybody?
that's the wrong one.
Nothing's been done, they're not here.
Nothing's been done. It's-
So we're positive that house is still there? I would,
It should be a picture.
yeah, this one right here. I would recommend then that we just recommend for forwarding that process on to
Get bids.
get bids. We've already declared it dilapidated. It was supposed to be